Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going to be looking at some animals that just, radiate pure joy.
Oh, I love this topic.
Yeah, so, we've got a list of 10 animals, and we're going to kind of go through them and just, look at why they seem so happy.
Well, and it's fascinating because we can't actually ask a dolphin how it's feeling right,
Yeah.
but we can observe their behavior and, kind of get some clues.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So let's just dive right in. I think our listeners are ready for some fun.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so first up, we've got a creature that is like the master of using tools while looking incredibly cute doing it.
Tippy.
They float on their backs, they crack open shellfish with a rock, and they keep that rock tucked under their arms.
Sea otters. Gotta love them.
Sea otters, yes.
So playful.
So playful. And what's interesting is that playfulness is actually crucial to their survival.
Oh, absolutely. So those playful interactions, help the young otters develop the skills they need to forage for food and navigate their environment.
That's interesting.
Right. And plus, those strong social bonds help reduce stress, and that's essential for, any species' well-being.
It's like those cute, playful behaviors we see are actually deeply connected to their evolutionary success.
I love that perspective.
Yeah, so speaking of resilience and a knack for bouncing back, let's hop over to Australia to meet the quokka.
Quokkas, oh my goodness, they're adorable.
Right. Have you seen their smiling faces all over the internet?
Oh yeah, they're like the poster child for happy animals.
They are. And did you know they have a secret weapon for escaping predators?
Oh, tell me more.
They can jump. And not just any jump. They can bounce incredibly high and far.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it makes it really difficult for predators to catch them.
I guess that explains their carefree demeanor.
Right. They're not just cute, they're tough.
I love that.
Okay, now who can resist the charm of a dog? Especially a puppy. I mean, those wagging tails, playful barks, eagerness to please, it's just pure joy.
It really is. And there's so much more to those tail wags than just happy wiggles.
Oh.
Oh yeah, dogs have evolved alongside humans for, thousands of years. And their ability to communicate with us is just remarkable.
That's so true.
Those tail wags are like a canine semaphore.
A semaphore?
Yeah, with different speeds and positions conveying a range of emotions.
Like what? Give me an example.
So like a slow wag with a lowered tail might indicate uncertainty. While a fast sweeping wag with a raised tail is a clear sign of excitement and friendliness.
It's like they're speaking a secret language of happiness.
I love that.
Okay, so from our furry friends on land, let's dive into the ocean to meet the acrobats of the sea. Dolphins.
Dolphins, yes.
Those leaps and spins and underwater acrobatics are just mesmerizing.
They really are.
But what's going on beneath the surface? What's driving all that energy and playfulness?
Well, what's fascinating is that dolphins use their intelligence and complex communication skills, including echolocation, not just for navigation and hunting, but also for play.
No.
Imagine playing tag using sound waves underwater. That's the kind of social interaction that dolphins engage in, forming strong bonds and, dare I say, having fun.
It's like they're throwing underwater parties.
I love that.
Speaking of chill gatherings, have you ever seen a capybara?
A capybara.
Yeah, imagine a giant rodent.
Oh, yeah, I've seen pictures.
Like, seriously, giant lounging in a pond surrounded by all sorts of other animals just hanging out.
It's like they're the ultimate hosts.
Right. Capybaras are a testament to the idea that calmness and tolerance can be powerful strengths.
That's a good point.
They're incredibly social animals, not just with their own kind, but with other species as well.
And their peaceful nature allows them to coexist, in diverse ecosystems.
Yeah, it's like happy can manifest as a quiet, accepting presence.
I like that.
Okay, I have to admit, I never thought I'd describe a giant rodent as chill, but here we are.
Me neither, but they're pretty amazing.
They really are. And speaking of surprising personalities, let's waddle down to Antarctica to meet the penguins.
Penguins, those tuxedo-clad birds.
Yes. They're known for their comical walk, synchronized swimming, and those adorable calls.
So much personality packed into those little bodies.
It's true, and penguins are a perfect example of how social bonds are essential for survival, especially in harsh environments.
Oh, absolutely. Their colonies provide warmth, protection, and support.
And those seemingly joyful behaviors, like the synchronized swimming, are actually ways of strengthening those bonds and ensuring the colony's survival.
Exactly. It's fascinating how these seemingly simple behaviors can have such profound implications for their well-being.
It really is. And those elaborate courtship dances with all the fancy footwork and synchronized movements, who knew survival could be so stylish?
It highlights a recurring theme we've been seeing, joy intertwined with essential behaviors.
Yeah, that's a great point.
And it's a reminder that for many species, happiness isn't just a fleeting emotion. It's woven into the fabric of their existence.
Okay, now let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of transformation and the joy of defying gravity.
I wonder where we're going next.
I'm talking about butterflies. Those delicate wings, those vibrant colors.
Butterflies. Oh, they're so beautiful.
They seem to spread joy wherever they flutter.
And they're fascinating,
Yeah.
because they represent the incredible power of metamorphosis.
Right.
That transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly isn't just physical.
It's a complete overhaul of their life cycle.
Exactly. And it symbolizes the potential for change growth and the emergence of beauty from unexpected places.
It's a reminder that even in the face of dramatic change, there's always the possibility for something beautiful and joyful to emerge.
That's a beautiful thought.
And speaking of feeling on top of the world, let's climb up to the Himalayan forest to meet the red panda.
Oh, red pandas.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen pictures of them, just imagine a fluffy reddish-brown creature with a bushy tail and a face that melts your heart.
They're like living plushies.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And what's really cool about red pandas is how their tree-dwelling lifestyle contributes to their seemingly carefree nature.
Oh, tell me more.
Being high up in the canopy, it offers them a sense of security from predators, allowing them to be playful and curious without constant fear.
So it's like their environment has fostered a sense of playfulness and freedom in them?
Exactly. Their playful antics and adorable appearance aren't just for show. They reflect a species that's perfectly adapted to its environment.
And that adaptation allows them to express their joy freely.
I love that.
Well, let's talk about a creature that's always on the go, spreading a little bit of chaos and a whole lot of entertainment wherever they scamper the squirrel.
Squirrels, always up to something.
Those bursts of energy, those playful chases, they always bring a smile to my face.
They're so fun to watch.
But is there more to those seemingly random antics than just pure fun?
There's a method to their madness for sure.
Oh, really?
Squirrels may seem like they're just randomly scampering around, but their behavior is actually quite complex.
Like what?
Well, their constant motion helps them stay alert to predators. Their nut-burying habits contribute to forest regeneration.
Wow, so they're like accidental gardeners?
Exactly. And those bushy tails, they're not just for show. They're essential for balance and communication.
It's amazing how much complexity is packed into those seemingly simple creatures.
Isn't it?
So those squirrels are more than just cute and energetic. They're little ecosystem engineers spreading joy and contributing to the health of their habitat.
Well said.
Now for our final stop on this leg of our joyful journey, we're visiting some of our closest relatives, the bonobos.
Bonobos, oh, they're fascinating.
These primates are known for their peaceful nature, their strong social bonds, and their unique approach to conflict resolution.
Yeah, they're very different from their more aggressive cousins, the chimpanzees.
Tell me more about that.
Well, bonobos have developed a remarkable way of resolving conflicts through play and affection.
So instead of fighting, they hug it out. Literally.
Pretty much. While it's a simplification to say that's their only method of conflict resolution, it does highlight their emphasis on physical affection and social bonding as ways to maintain harmony within the group.
That's incredible. It's almost as if they figure out that joy and cooperation are the keys to our harmonious society.
And what's really amazing is that they share over 98% of our DNA.
Wow, so they're like a reflection of our own evolutionary past.
Exactly. It makes you wonder what we humans can learn from them.
Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll continue exploring the fascinating world of seemingly happy animals.
Can't wait.
Welcome back to our exploration of some of the happiest creatures on Earth. It's really amazing how much we can learn about happiness just by observing these incredible animals.
It really makes you wonder, what is it about these animals that sparks such joy in us? Is it their resilience? Their playfulness?
Yeah. Or maybe it's something deeper, something about their connection to the natural world.
Maybe it resonates with us on like a primal level.
Yeah, I think you're onto something. There's a certain sense of wonder and awe that comes from witnessing animals thriving in their environments, just expressing themselves freely.
Exactly. And speaking of expressing oneself freely, let's revisit those fluttering symbols of transformation and joy, butterflies.
Oh, butterflies. They're like living confetti, bringing a touch of magic to every garden and meadow.
I love that description.
I've always been fascinated by their metamorphosis. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
It is a remarkable process, that transformation from a humble, earthbound caterpillar to a winged creature of beauty.
It really is.
the testament to nature's power to renew and reinvent itself.
And it's not just a physical change, is it?
No, it's a complete overhaul of their life cycle, their diet, their very purpose.
It's like they're given a second chance at life, a chance to soar above the limitations of their previous form.
I like that.
But it's not just about beauty and transformation, right? There's a deeper message there.
Oh, absolutely.
Something about resilience and the ability to adapt to change.
Exactly. The butterfly's journey reminds us that change can be challenging, even daunting, but it can also lead to something extraordinary.
So true. And speaking of extraordinary, let's shift gears and travel to the mountainous forests of the Himalayas, where another creature with a captivating presence awaits the red panda.
Oh, red pandas. They've become internet sensations for good reason.
Those fluffy tails, playful antics, those endearing faces. It's no wonder people are smitten with them.
I know, right?
But what is it about their behavior that makes them seem so joyful, so carefree?
Well, their tree-dwelling lifestyle plays a crucial role in shaping their temperament.
Oh, how so?
Living high above the ground offers them a sense of security, reduces their exposure to predators, and allows them to express their playful, curious nature without constant fear.
So it's like their environment has fostered a sense of playfulness and freedom in them.
Exactly. It's amazing how habitat can shape behavior, isn't it?
It really is. It's a powerful reminder that even for animals, happiness is often intertwined with this sense of safety and security.
Now let's talk about a creature whose energy seems boundless, whose antics never fail to amuse, and whose very presence evokes a sense of playful chaos, the squirrel.
Ah, squirrels. Those furry bundles of energy.
I know, right?
They always seem to be on a mission, but what exactly are they up to? Is it all just random scampering?
There's actually a lot more to their behavior than meets the eye.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, their constant motion helps them stay alert to predators. Their seemingly random dashes and leaps are actually calculated maneuvers to evade danger.
Oh, wow.
And their nut-burying habits, as we discussed earlier, play a crucial role in forest regeneration.
So those little rascals are actually tiny ecosystem engineers shaping their environment and spreading life as they scamper about.
Precisely.
That's incredible. It's like their playful energy has a ripple effect benefiting the entire forest.
And let's not forget those bushy tails. They're not just for show.
Right.
They act as a counterbalance for their acrobatic movements, allowing them to make those incredible leaps and bounds with precision and grace.
Wow.
And they use them for communication as well, signaling to each other with flicks and twitches.
It's amazing how much complexity is packed into those seemingly simple creatures.
Now for our final stop on this leg of our joyful journey, let's return to the primate world and visit the bonobos, our peace-loving relatives.
Bonobos, they offer a fascinating counterpoint to the more aggressive chimpanzees, don't they?
Absolutely. Their social structures are built on cooperation, empathy, and a remarkable capacity for conflict resolution.
Yeah, instead of resorting to violence, they've developed a unique and, dare I say, a heartwarming approach to dealing with disagreements.
You're talking about their famous tendency to, well, make love, not war.
Yes, exactly.
While it's a simplification to say that's their only method of conflict resolution, it does highlight their emphasis on physical affection and social bonding as ways to maintain harmony within the group.
It's incredible to think that a species so closely related to us has found a way to create such a peaceful and harmonious society.
It really is.
It makes you wonder what we humans can learn from them, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Their example suggests that peace and cooperation are not just lofty ideals, but achievable possibilities even within complex social structures. And it begs the question, if they can do it, why can't we?
That's a powerful question to ponder.
So what's the main takeaway from this segment of our exploration?
I think it highlights the diverse ways that joy manifests in the animal kingdom.
I agree.
From the transformative journey of the butterfly to the playful antics of squirrels and the peace-loving nature of bonobos, each species offers a unique perspective on what it means to thrive and experience happiness.
And it's a reminder that joy isn't just a human emotion. It's something that can be observed throughout the natural world.
And perhaps even learn from.
Exactly. Stay tuned for part 3 of our deep dive, where we'll wrap up our exploration of joyful creatures with some final thoughts and reflections on what we've learned.
Welcome back to our final deep dive into the world of joyful animals. It's been an incredible journey so far.
It really has. We've seen how joy can manifest in so many different ways.
From playful sea otters to peaceful bonobos.
And it's not just about cuteness or entertainment either.
No, these joyful behaviors are often deeply connected to their survival strategies.
Their resilience, and their ability to adapt to their environments.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
penguins, for example, those synchronized swimming displays and those kind of comical waddles,
Right. Those behaviors are crucial for maintaining those tight-knit colonies,
which provide warmth, protection, and support.
especially in those harsh Antarctic conditions.
And those elaborate courtship dances?
They're not just about finding a mate,
No, they're about strengthening social bonds.
reinforcing the colony's unity.
It's incredible how something as simple as a synchronized dance can have such profound implications for a species' well-being. It's a powerful reminder that joy and survival can go hand in hand.
Speaking of resilience and adaptation, let's revisit those incredible butterflies.
Oh yes, butterflies, their transformation from caterpillar to winged beauty.
It's a testament to nature's power to renew and reinvent itself.
It's like they're saying, hey, change can be challenging, but it can also lead to something truly magnificent.
And the fact that they can go from crawling on the ground to soaring through the air,
Mind-blowing.
that metamorphosis isn't just a physical change.
Right, it's a complete transformation of their entire being.
A reminder that even in the face of dramatic shifts and challenges, joy can emerge.
And speaking of embracing their environment, those adorable red pandas with their playful nature and those treetop adventures.
Right. Their arboreal lifestyle, high up in the canopy, provides them with a sense of safety and security.
Allows them to express their natural curiosity and playfulness without constant fear of predators.
It's like their environment has given them the freedom to be their most joyful selves.
And then there are those squirrels, always on the go, full of energy and mischief.
It's hard not to smile watching them scamper about.
Their seemingly chaotic behavior is actually quite fascinating when you delve deeper.
Their constant motion helps them stay alert to predators. Their nut-burying habits contribute to forest regeneration.
Wow, so they're like accidental gardeners.
Exactly. And those bushy tails, they're not just for show. They're essential for balance and communication.
It's amazing how much we can learn from observing these creatures, even the ones we might consider common or everyday.
And finally, those peaceful bonobos, with their unique approach to conflict resolution.
They offer a powerful message about the potential for harmony and cooperation.
Their emphasis on social bonding play and affection as ways to diffuse tension and maintain group cohesion.
It's like they've figured out that joy and cooperation are essential ingredients for a thriving society. And the fact that they share over 98% of our DNA makes their example all the more compelling.
It makes you wonder what we humans can learn from them.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the realm of joyful animals, what are some key takeaways we can carry with us?
I think the most important lesson is that joy is not just a human emotion. It's a universal experience.
That can be observed in countless ways throughout the animal kingdom.
And that by observing these creatures and their behaviors, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the diversity of life and the many paths to happiness that exist.
We've seen how joy can be expressed through play, social connection, resilience, adaptability, and even conflict resolution.
It's a reminder that happiness is not always about grand gestures or extraordinary circumstances.
Right. It can be found in the simple things in life, the everyday moments of connection, the joy of simply being alive.
So let's take inspiration from these amazing creatures and find ways to cultivate more joy in our own lives.
Whether it's spending time with loved ones, exploring the natural world, pursuing our passions, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the beauty around us, let's embrace the many forms that joy can take.
And remember that by fostering joy in ourselves, we contribute to a more positive and harmonious world for all.
Thank you for joining us on this heartwarming exploration of joyful animals. We hope you've enjoyed the journey and that you'll continue to seek out the wonders of the natural world and the joy they bring.
Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.